Hello and welcome to another Poppy Builds video. Yay! Today we are in Evergreen Harbor in one of the little apartments, and I am going to be creating a apartment for a rider. I have to say, I hate why are there so little windows? And why are the windows that are in this build the like smallest little square ones that are the worst? Can anyone please explain why all of these windows are so small? And I wish we could adjust them. But alas, we have to make do with what is here. And so that is exactly what I do. For the specific vibe of this build, I wanted, again, the sim I created this for is going to be a rider. And I wanted their sense of style to be just a little bit eclectic, but still very clean. So like, they also live an eco lifestyle, so there's someone that likes to shop secondhand, they like finding things, they like upscaling and refurbishing things, and that's kind of what I went with when I designed this build. I also had to redo all of the walls because they glitched and I couldn't put any flooring in any of the rooms until I redid the walls. No idea why. So that's what you just saw then. And I like for the living room, what I did was I put this really different statement piece wallpaper because I just thought it really fit the aesthetic of what a rider would have. I don't know, I just wanted them to have a few statement pieces, and that wall is, if that is not the word statement, I don't know what is. In the bathroom, I wanted to keep it quite simple. It is not a very big bathroom. And then also incorporate the build and buy things from Create a Sim. This is the first time I ever used that like toilet and sink. And I used it in the pink swatch, which I think accented the shower curtain very well. And I like it. That's it. That's the whole tea about the bathroom. As always, probably the most exciting room in any build. Not really. Now in this little space is what is going to be the kitchen and dining room. What I like about how I did this design is I like how skinny it is, because for most apartments, the kitchen is very thin, very skinny, and just very inefficient. Like, for me personally, my kitchen, everything is too tall for me, but it would also be too tall for someone that was 6 foot. Like, you can't reach anything in it, like you need a ladder to reach anything. So for this bathroom, this kitchen, everything is going to be too skinny. So it's going to be like tough for the sim to host people or have like big gatherings in the kitchen, which is very, very actual of real life apartment living. Even though like this is a pretty big kitchen, but it is very, very skinny. So that's why I like this little tiny space, because it broke up. Like, it wasn't just, I thought I was going to find it a bit too tough to create like a kitchen and then a living room with how awkward the shape was without adding this wall, and by making this little skinny section, this kitchen dining room is definitely the most reminiscent of a like apartment in my mind. So it took me quite a while to add this little decoration. Like the whole entire time this build just kept on glitching, and I can't tell you why. Like, it just kept on disappearing, coming back, reappearing. I think I finally got it there, so I know you were very concerned about having that as a decoration, so it's there, do not worry. But it did take me a while to figure it out. So I just love the kitchen is where we're going with this. And I really like the table. That'd be a really beautiful table to have to own in real life. So this apartment is also completely decked out with everything kitchen appliance wise. The only thing I did not add that I feel like you would kind of have maybe is a coffee machine, because it didn't suit what I wanted to do, so I did not add it. I also wanted to keep, again, like the sim who I built this for in mind. It was all the things she finds and like owns in this home are going to be a bit like secondhand, upscaled, refurbished, but she's not going to be one that is big on clutter. So the things she finds, she's very like specific and poignant about, is how I thought about her when I designed this. And I like it. Now here, I think at the end of the build, even though I do love the kitchen, I think you guys will appreciate how the bedroom turned out to be. It is just, it screams aesthetic to me. Just the sim, she knows what she likes, and that is exactly what she put in her home. And that's kind of boss. And because she is a writer, I wanted to have a lot of bookcases in this build, which is what you are 100% about to see. It's just bookcases upon bookcases upon bookcases, but in her room, I only gave her 2 bookcases and then put the TV on top of her dresser. I love the matching swatch colors in it, and it all just has like a very specific vibe to it. And then I decided to give her a few awards, because maybe she won some writing awards. I think those awards were like actually for like drama or something, but we can pretend they are writing awards because I could not find the writing ones in the gallery. So I said, whatever, she'll just get the ones that look cool. And here's where I decided, I was like, I kind of wanted it to have a bit of variety in the room. And is when I decided, okay, she needs to have some string lights, and is exactly what I added in here, because they just look so good. Because the lanterns inspired me to give her string lights. And then I had to, because they not glitched, they cut where the bookcase was. And so I didn't want that, and so I raised them a little bit. So, and like when we do the walkthrough, you can kind of see that they then cut with the ceiling a little bit, but in gameplay you can't see that, and I'd rather you have it cut with the ceiling and cut with the things you actually see when you play the game. And so the string lights just really added to her room. When I come home, the neighbors, I see an apartment, my neighbors have string lights, and they look so beautiful. Like their apartment is just, what I can see through the window when I walk by is just so gorgeous, and their string lights look so cute. Not my inspiration for this build, but just what I'm thinking about. It's just how gorgeous string lights are. I also didn't want her to have a roommate, which you could make that second room another bedroom instead. But instead of having a roommate, I decided that she would use that second room as her workspace and study area. Because, you know, writers actually work from home. So I wanted them to have a dedicated space for that. Again, another bookcase. Yay! And I also added an easel just to give a bit of variety and to the skill building. So the skill building is just not writing only. I struggled a little bit like trying to figure out how to decorate this top bit. I have yet to download the red box, sorry, the like red shelf to put items wherever you want. So eventually I had to pick this one to stick with it, and then I think it does float, and it upset me, and so I kept it, but I was sad because I do think it floats a little bit. So again, her space is just very simple, very clean, but like shows a bit of personality in it. And then I added this ornament. I'm just envisioning she found this on the side of the road and she was like, what the heck, I want this. And so she took the statue, which I'm definitely like 100% certain that's meant to be like an outdoor statue. But no, I put it inside because I thought it suited her writer's room very well. I wanted to keep the writer's room very muted in tone, very warm, so it's a space to create, and that's the vibe I went with. Also, the windows glitched. Like this whole build was a glitch for like the home itself. Like the windows when we walked through are glitched. And we had to redo the walls. Ay. Crazy times, crazy times. I struggled a little bit figuring out how to design this space. I knew I wanted there to be a living room, but I didn't know what else I wanted to put in there. Because it was just a kind of awkward space, and I didn't just want to just throw stuff in it. I wanted it to look very purposeful and thought out, and again, very like specific stylistically for the sim. I also love these purple couches, so cute. And so I decided, okay, she's just gonna have bookcases, because the bookcases made the space feel a little bit smaller, which is what I wanted. And really overall matched the aesthetic of this sim I had in my mind. I really like how it closed off the space a lot more, because it was just a kind of bit of an awkward, really large space. But I did add a chess set, and I also added a piano. So it's not like we didn't utilize the space, it's just I didn't want to overclutter it, which very happy about. And then I added just a few more items she probably found and wanted to buy. And that's pretty much the whole entire apartment. And again, you can see the kitchen door is glitching. I have no idea why. It's a glitching day, I guess. It's a day for glitching. And I wanted to put like a lot of cluttered stuff on top of these bookcases, but I restrained myself and instead decided to keep it just very clean. So it definitely gives you, if you decide to download this build, an opportunity to just really go ham with all of the decorations and clutter that you want. So let's go tour our build. Welcome to this writer's apartment in Evergreen Harbor with loads of bookcases and just a few beautiful statement pieces. This is the living room with our pink purple couches. Over here is our nice skinny kitchen. Love it. This is like the one room she didn't really have much say in designing. In here is our bathroom. Very simple bathroom. Yay! And then in here is a gorgeous bedroom. Beautiful string lights and more bookcases. What a surprise. And then our last room in this beautiful home is going to be the writer's room. With windows that glitched. Can't tell you why. And floating things on our bookcase. You see that? I will figure it out in the future. Do not worry, guys. Nice and moody and simple. I hope you liked it. Thanks. Bye.